What up, YouTube? It's Astronomos back with another episode of Ye's 9 Monstrum Nox. I had to think for a second. We're still in our cell. Let's hide the key, added key, the fog. The fog should be hidden enough tucked behind the bed. Not really, but hide the fog behind the bed? No. Is this the only place I can? This seems to be pretty complex lock. This seems to be a pretty complex lock, despite its apparent age. But you should be able to open it with the tool, but you can't break out without the plan first. So I really have to hide it behind the bed.
This is you. Come on, in you go. I'll check on you later.
It seems I have a neighbor. Would be an excellent night for a stroll, if we could go for one. Could you come a little bit closer to the wall?
Uh-oh.
Wouldn't want the guards hearing us speaking to each other now, would we? That's much better. Listlessness nearly got the better of me after not having someone to talk with for so long. You don't mind, do you? I figured as much, seeing as you appear to be keeping yourself busy in there.
How do you know that?
Please excuse my curiosity. Anyway, my crime was, well, I suppose you could call it fraud. How about you? A veritable criminal is amongst us. I believe I understand now. Are you here on false charges? In the past, the names and crimes of prisoners were publicly posted. But about 5 years ago, those postings were suddenly discontinued.
Don't tell me they're using them for experiments for the monsters or something.
Possibly because there's so many of us now. But something tells me there's more to it. Wait. Quiet.
No talking, are you
I must
kidding
have
me?
lost track of time. It seems they're doing their rounds now. The guards patrol on a strict schedule. Don't do anything that'll get you caught during patrol hours. Now then, mornings come early here. Best that you get some rest.
You were interrogated for several more days. It began the moment the sun rose, with no rest until the sun had long set. Great. What? And it continued like this day after day.
That's all I need to hear about the Canaan Islands. The ancient machine that controls the weather. The Ark of Napishtim. I find it difficult to believe that a thing out of a children's fairy tale actually exists.
What the hell, you're Do you want to find those things or what?
But your testimony doesn't conflict with any of the Navy's reports so far.
Why are you giving testimony, man? Shut the fuck up!
Yeah.
Though I find it difficult to believe, the reports do not lie.
Yeah, no, they don't lie. No, no, no. Unbelievable.
And I admit you have been cooperative these past few days.
Idiot. Traitor. How can you be cooperative with unbelievable,
Is
man?
that what you hoped I would say? Lies or truth, there's no doubt your so-called adventures have major repercussions.
For whom?
And you're still suspected of being a spy in the Imperial territories.
I do not want to prove my innocence to someone that locks me up just like that.
Are you mocking me?
Yes.
Anybody would have a hard time believing these stories.
Maybe, but not everybody locks people up just for stories.
I don't even know why I'm the one who has to do this.
Me neither.
Guard!
Yes, ma'am.
Hand inmate 217 over to the Empire to be tried for his other crimes. Take him and go.
So they're sending you off? Just like that? I figured you'd already know. There's a rumor about this place. At the end of that corridor, there's a sector where even guards are forbidden. Supposedly, there's a hidden passage there, built when the prison was still a fortress. An emergency escape route, I imagine.
No way.
I thought you might find it helpful. It's possible it leads out of the prison, but it's a labyrinth down there. There are also rumors of strange creatures prowling the tunnels. Not in the slightest. Rumors like this are the tip of the iceberg.
Great.
We've only just met, but I already know you're not one to accept fate lying down.
Probably because you're together with that Aprilia girl.
I'm sure you'd have gone anyway, with or without my help.
Well, without your help I wouldn't have known.
After
But...
all, you already possess something to pick the lock with, don't you?
Oh, it's the old guy. Oh, yeah.
I have my ways.
It's the guy I helped. You shaped it into a lockpick to unlock the cell, a trick you learned from Dogi.
Good. You've made it out. That was a pretty neat trick with the fork. That was not my intention, I assure you. But I appreciate what you did in the mess hall. I appreciate the offer, but I'd only just slow you down. Don't worry about me. I'll be fine here. I've grown rather accustomed to these walls.
Mm-hmm.
Hurry now. You must leave the prison before the guards catch wind of your escape. I hope that one day we'll meet again.
I hope so too, man. I'm back to normal again. The mysterious power from the curse seems to have disappeared. Yeah, sure, you are cursed, man. It's not going away.
Sweep the area near the canal again. He can't have gotten far.
Can we be certain he's here? He couldn't have made it through the aqueduct.
It's a direct order from Master Shadowlord himself. We're to take extra precautions with this one. So keep it to yourself and resume your search before I have you locked up too.
Yes, sir!
It's too risky to linger. You need to find somewhere to hide.
How are the security fortifications in the agricultural district and the main gates?
They're in place, sir.
Good. Not a single rat gets through. Understood?
Yes, sir!
Phew, another long day of work. I'd best retire for today. You there, you're sopping wet. Gives new meaning to drinking the river dry. Jokes aside, this is no place to be drunk. Do be careful, lest you catch a cold. Is this the quest board? Let's see. It's gotten so late already. I'd better head back before long. Come to think of it, there seem to be a lot of hieroglyph knights out right now. I wonder what could have happened. Ooh-wee! I'm on top of the moons. Or say we head out to the night market for another pint or two. Hick, a toast to Balduq, a toast to Saint Rots. Ah, forget it. Yeah. I've seen the soldiers as well. Uh-oh. These stairs must lead into the basement. You could lay low there for a while. Go down and hide. Yeah.
Any sign of him?
Nothing, sir. We've already searched the entire area.
What's this building?
It's just an old inn. It was closed about a year ago. We searched it and didn't find anyone.
All right. Move out and continue the search.
Yes, sir!
The footsteps fade into the distance. Your fatigue catches up to you as you feel your consciousness drifting away. Your pursuers might have given up. You want to see what's going on outside, but someone may recognize you. Nothing down here. No chest. Red scarf and red and black hair dye. I like my red hair, man. But he looks cool, yeah, also like this. These should suffice for disguise. Now you can leave undetected. disguising. As an escaped fugitive, Adol will disguise himself while walking around Balduq. Okay. Of course, a DLC has to be mentioned. Yeah, but I can actually check the map, idiot. Oh, I can only double jump with my other form, apparently. There seem to be no more pursuers inside. You should take a look around town and search for your companion Dogi. Journal. Adol's journal can be accessed via the main menu. It contains a wide variety of information. Why do you want me to check it? Ratu, News, Blue Toad, Horses. What? Well, it's JRPG, it doesn't seem necessary that much. Hey there, sorry, but I'm actually helping all Grams over here right now. Mind waiting a bit, thanks. The knights were more up in arms than usual today. Did the Monstrum show up again? Last I heard, some guy broke himself out of prison. It's all anyone's been talking about. Make sure you stay safe out there. Okay, Grams? This is a shop, I assume. Judging by the sign. What's going on over here now? Well now, it appears someone's managed to break out of the prison. That's no small feat for someone without the Monstrum's powers. Huh, I'd wager the Romans are feeling pretty hot under the collar by now. Then this red-haired criminal is on the loose? He may very well be a vicious murderer. How frightening. Perhaps he had something to do with the Cardinal Lindheim's disappearance. They say it was the Monstrums who abducted the carnival though. Then again, I just as quickly believe the Romans fabricated that rumor themselves. People blame the Monstrums for just about every silly little mishap these days. Speaking of Monstrums, didn't one show up in the main square just yesterday? Sure did. It was the white cat. I saw her with my own two eyes. You did? Wow, what I wouldn't give to catch even a glimpse of her. That was probably Aprilia. Or Aprilis. I really like the motorcycle. It's easier to remember. Whoa! Oh, I'm back to being red. Whoa!
Mind your surroundings, Crimson King.
Crimson King?
This place has become the cursed land. The Grimwald Nox.
Grimwald Nox?
It is a realm where the line between the worlds of human and monster becomes obscured. For you, it is the front line of battle. Come forth, my Monstrums, and consume this dark night!
White Cat, reporting in.
Hawk, present. This had better not be another waste of time.
Doll here. Good day. Raging Bull, I'm raring to go.
Raging.
Renegade. Let's get on with it already.
Monstrums, meet the Crimson King. Now there are 6 of you.
We have a new recruit.
I guess we needed the extra help.
My condolences, pal.
That's a funny name you've got there, Crimson King. Raging Bull is also peculiar.
I was just about to say.
You all have gifts, each one unique. You use them to exorcise monsters here. If you fail to do so, you will be trapped here forever. And if
What?
you should die in this realm, your souls will wander it for the rest of eternity. That is the
What?
curse which all of you Monstrums must bear. You'll obey me here on, or you'll regret it.
There
Oh.
she goes again, sounding just as unreasonable as ever.
That demented bitch. One day I'm gonna kill her.
I don't like it any more than you guys. But this is the only way we can get back to our own lives. The clock is ticking. Now then, shall we begin?
Monstrums, the time is nigh. Under the red moons, the wicked and the defiant shall be punished. Ascend into this unbreaking night, unsheath your curse, and smite the darkness.
But what has happened here, man? Like, suddenly it became this... Switch dimensions, what the hell? This is this fiend. It plays a key role in dispelling the Nox. I pay it no mind for now, Crimson King. Go, harness your power as you see fit. Enough with the bomb, just tell him to slaughter whatever comes our way. All we have to do is buy you enough time, like Paul was right. That is correct. Focus your efforts on expelling the foes before you. Got it. They'll probably end up going after us anyhow. The enemy fast approaches. Let us move. Is it a monster? What is this? This is for me to... Wrong button. Oh, it's so that I can come back here very fast, I assume. Why didn't you jump, man? Oh, wrong button. What was his name? Oh, wrong button again. What?
Impressive. I'd expect no less from all of you. Good. It seems the Grimwald Nox has lifted. You have much potential, Crimson King. Your power will be useful in banishing the darkness in the days to come.
But...
Why indeed? If you seek the truth about the curse, first unveil the mystery of Balduq prison.
We've returned to the city.
typical. Leave it to her to scurry off as soon as her dirty work's done.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go home.
I'll be leaving too.
Oh,
You tell me when you find out.
we're never told when the next one will happen. Nor what those monsters are. Nor why the Grimwald Nox comes.
Great.
Yeah, and what's with those magic bullets? She used them to turn us into these things. Someone's desperate for friends.
And we can't leave the city either. You can thank the curse for that.
What? Why?
When she calls, we fight. We're nothing more than puppets.
I'd
Great.
rather be monster chow than be stuck another month in this dump.
Yeah, I love this city, but there's only so much to do around here.
Hey, look, they're on the roof!
Mama, is that a monster?
Shh, it's rude to point.
Wait a second. Are those all of the Monstrums?
Yeah, but I count 6 of them. Is the red one a monstrum too?
Oops, we've been made.
The new kid's outfit sticks out like a
Yeah,
clown
sure.
at a funeral.
We should disperse before someone calls the Roman soldiers or the knights.
Very well. I shall take my leave then.
Okay, I'll go too. Bye, guys!
Dogi.
I've been looking all over for you after I heard you escaped from the prison. Am I glad I found you before the soldiers did? That right? I'm just glad you're okay. You can tell me what happened later. Huh? You look... never mind. Just imagining things, I guess. Anyway, now that you're a fugitive, you really shouldn't be out here.
Did you find him?
No, we've looked everywhere, sir.
We can't let all 6 of them get away. Call for reinforcements. I want at least one of them in custody.
Thanks to those monstrums, soldiers will be everywhere. We'd better find somewhere to lay low for now.
You led Dogi to the abandoned building where you had been hiding. You explained what happened at the prison.
Whoa, that's a lot to take in. So that makes you one of those monstrums? A prison with monsters in the basement, a mystery woman with false limbs, and a curse that won't let you leave the city. Can't say I understand it all, except the part about being stuck here for a while. Ain't much of an apology coming out of a wily smile like that. You're enjoying this, aren't you? You goofball. Anyway, before we can do anything else, we're gonna need a hideout. The basement of this abandoned building ain't bad. A hidden entrance like that would make coming and leaving a lot more discreet. We can fix it up enough to sleep here. Then we can talk about a plan.
Yeah.
You got it. Just leave it to me.
And with that, the mysteries of Balduq beckon a new, unexpected avenger. Aprilis, who cast a curse upon you, and the Monstrum who share your gift. Each peculiar event unfolds one after another in this town, known as the Prison City. After you finally settled down to sleep, you reflected upon the events of the past few days. For long, you felt fast asleep. Ooh, I finished the first chapter, yoo-hoo! Now this is a hideout fit for a monstrum. Ain't much to look at now, but we'll spruce her up like new. Gotta get her up and running so you can get to breaking that curse. Until then, you're stuck killing monsters for who knows how long. The way I see it, the other monstrums are more keen on keeping to themselves. One of them steals on a moral high ground, and one thinks the city's a giant cage match. They're not trying to break the curse. Or maybe they think their gifts are some kind of godsend. Just wish there was a way to contact them or that Aprilis lady. Something else has been on my mind. Them too, but don't you think something fishy about the prison? Of course I know. Aprilis herself said there was a mystery to be solved in there. And what's the deal with the prison and the cell next to you? Not to mention that creepy maze of a basement crawling with monsters. You ever heard of any prison like that? Only thing I can think of is that it's not just a prison, but that it wasn't always one. And we know that it wasn't always one. It is interesting, isn't it? You're not thinking about going back in there after just escaping by the skin of your teeth. Are you? Of course I have to. No two ways about it, Adol. Looks like our next adventure's already underway. Yeah, with the running start. Things are getting interesting. Who knew there'd be an adventure here? If you're really planning on looking into the prison, then there's something you need to know first. I heard a rumor that the prison's got a frequent visitor who knows a lot about it. Works for a local big shot establishment called the Pendleton Company. Then we should speak with them. Yeah, those business types tend to be difficult, but you don't know until you try. You can find Pendleton in the Central District north of the main gates. One more thing, Adol. On the off chance that Aprilis was bluffing about that curse, won't hurt to see for yourself whether you can leave the city or not. Okay, you know the plan. Just keep your head down out there. Chapter 2: The White Cat's Melancholy. Zenith of the Grimwald. Nice. Yeah, 37 minutes. It's a good place to stop here. If you've enjoyed, if you are curious what secrets lie in that prison, then stick around, because I'll be bringing you a lot more of Ys 9 Monstrum Nox. Until then, have a good one.